They say the best way to get a date is to the cold approach, like running in the street and asking or harassing, I'm sorry, if you are, depends, every woman who has a job, has the bills to pay, to ask her for a date. And let's say she says yes. That's not cheap because still you have to take her somewhere to eat. That is $100. Maybe these days is gonna be the way they say $500. Depends the quality of hair. That's not me. I don't like to have unsolicited advances to anyone. And in the street, I mean, after 20 years or 23, you cannot actually do it because can you imagine the people around the stores? They're gonna see you running behind every woman to be asking. That's really not me, and more likely not you. But you like to hear this, so. But when I say the coffee shop, do you remember when they say the first time to take her out is to be the coffee shop, and they say no, you have to take me to expensive restaurant to see how you eat. Huh? Okay. How about if you meet them in the coffee shop? Oh, the coffee shop, you're gonna say something, you go there like with a horrible face, you're gonna ask for the coffee, you're gonna see miserable because you give me the $7, $10, whatever, you're gonna get a cookie, take it to see miserably. If it is, you're gonna have the head, everybody's looking. Everybody who is looking in the coffee shop maybe is news to you, but what I'm saying about getting dates in the coffee shop is existing from hundreds of years. Only you don't know. Everybody telling you that you have to put the coffee to go there, keep your face down, or when you drink coffee, look at the wall, because they told you to. When you have the Rai Arato, it's marketing. How did I prove to myself that what I do works? Because I start doing it from Greece when women are so difficult to approach. They're gonna be very nasty back then. If you try to talk to them solicitly, they're gonna send you to and your parents too. So, and I was going to the coffee shop next to some schools of girls, and I reading my book of my college, and 1 or 2 days they thinking that I am there. So what I was telling you, back there was no phone. My excuse is that I was talking to a girl and I don't know how to find her because there's no phone back then. I was like an excuse, but I was marketing myself to them. You're never gonna say I don't have nobody. Women don't like that. If nobody wants you, they don't want you. So when I say to go to the coffee shop, you have to dress nicely. If you don't have tattoos, don't put any. If you have tattoos, I don't know. But you have to go to the coffee shops that is not close to if you are straight man, you don't go to coffee shop close to a factory that is full of men and everybody there is men. Or maybe there is 3 secretary women and the rest of the managers go there. It doesn't work. What you're gonna go is to find close to your place, like around you, 3 or 4 cafes, coffee shops, like the ones that they permit you to go work. Right now you have very good excuse, the laptop, to go do your work. For me, in United States, I was in a real estate, so I was taking every day. My real estate is gonna send me papers, so might as well I'm gonna go get after work or before work. So I was going the morning, at the evening, I was going there to do my work with the coffee, and when I go home, go to sleep, so the house is clean. I always keep a house clean and ready for somebody. So what you do is you do your work and then you focus a little bit in the street. And this is actually women when you're thinking, not to look at them like you're thinking. Some of them they're gonna find an excuse, oh tired, dizzy, looking at they're gonna find an excuse to talk to you. Maybe it's actually another man who is part of the group over there. I'm not talking about sexually with the men, I'm talking about they are friendly people, they are, and does I work to your place? You work in the worst place, they say, everybody's gonna say, you go to the Bay Area, you cannot find a woman, not even with a machine gun. No, that was the place that I got the most, and they talk to me. Why? Because these women, they are really been, smart. They try with the Chant and Tyrone many years, and they are only 25. So when they see you there and you look like a good husband material, and they're gonna start talking to you, but you are not going to sell love. You're doing your thing. You think you are the train and you have a track. The track is for you to better yourself. You don't spend your money. Your money is gonna be your capital to do something. And that attracts the women that is already tired and you becoming friendly. Sometimes they're gonna start, sometimes they asking me, how do you do with the dating for them to see how I am, but also it's something they are really frustrated. They see me relaxed, doing my business. I gonna be politely say hello and everybody be nice to the personnel, be giving nice tips. Always try to have my same seat, so it's like when I'm established, it's my office. So always clean with the, not jackets, not, this is a big mistake. You see some fashion places, you have to have the tie and a three-piece suit. That actually is not good because they go by, the women know the price of the suit and they know, first of all, if you have a cheap suit, that means you are very minor wherever business you are. So you are hungry, they think. If you have a more expensive, they're gonna say you more likely you are married and they already got born from people like that. If you have very expensive one, you don't belong there. You look like, where is your Rolls Royce? So what you do is you have nice polos, nice shirt, sport, but no writing. You doing your job, but they also, you talk to all women, you talk to the old men who is, every coffee shop that is in the good area is going to have regulars. And nowadays it's easier for you because you don't have the accent I have. You have your laptop to do whatever work you do, school work, university work, and they're going to start talking to you and you become, let's say, friends, but in one point you're gonna bring it the way I can show you if you follow me how to approach to break. You don't stay an acquaintance in the coffee shop for them to bother you for no reason. The reason becomes obvious when you follow me. Okay, here, coffee shop is the best way because first of all, you are in the coffee shop. You can talk to her. If you are serious for a relationship, the serious relationship is here. You're looking for a women, there is younger women that's gonna come, some women that is over 30. That was my best because I was already 40 when I was, what I was doing before. As you see, I have an accent, so I was places that women have accent too. And I was with the tall, blue eyes. For them, I was a child. But for the European style and American women. I was a little bit older when I was already having some background. Did I spend any money? No, I don't buy them coffee, I don't buy them nothing. I just do my work and I try to be friendly. And the friendly, it has to change some points and you're gonna understand in my next one. Okay, you should follow me. That's cheap. Not cheap yourself. You're gonna make yourself look expensive and feel expensive because you are expensive. You are the price. And you are the price if you don't spend your money. The $200 you're gonna spend for a woman who wants to see you how you eat so she can get gross of you, you can spend it to a good leather shoes. I was always there gonna wear leather shoes, no athletic shoes, because I never been athletic. So if you're not athletic, but when you are athletic in these places and you try to show your muscles, all the women they try to see adrenaline. They're gonna go to you. For me, I had work. When I moved, I wanted to produce money by repairing, cleaning my apartments and stuff like this. You're gonna do whatever you do. Doesn't make any difference, but you having an office there. Oh, now when I said everybody's gonna know, they're gonna know. No, everybody except you knows about the coffee shop. When you do what I'm saying, you're gonna see that they already are men there. They're gonna be with the women. Are you gonna be sharing the same women? You already do, and already you spending the money for a woman who is gonna go for free to the bed or not with them. Okay, so if you want to have the virgin woman, you cannot find it in United States, to my opinion. And if you do, maybe she doesn't like you really. You have to be really very good on you know what. So yeah, you're gonna have the same people, they sharing the same boyfriend, they say the women, so you're gonna be one of the men they sharing. But you're gonna be the warm, you never make it very hot, you never make it cold, you keep it warm, and when they are ready, it's gonna be like the opening the drawer to get, yeah, you are gonna be one of this electric bzz. But this is what we want to do when we want to have women who know, how you call it, responsibility. You have to have the responsibility to make them feel safe and good. And when I say safe, is sleeping with them safe. I'm not saying safe from the bears and the lions. So follow me. I have a lot of things to tell you. It works. I see you in the coffee shop.